Hey guys, Chia here from Team Top Deck, and I have
George from Team Top Deck.
Yeah, and today we're going to talk about the new ABCs that just came out. We just bought 3 structure decks, and we're going to go over what our build is for this deck.
So our build is the Rank 4 engine with gold and silver gadgets and photon threshers. I feel like this build is much better and more consistent, and also a lot cheaper for the budget players. Not only is it really consistent, it's very versatile against all of the matchups in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. And the fact how it's all in the structure deck makes it much better for, you know, newcomers or veterans to come and play the game and do well in tournaments.
Yeah. So with that being said, let's crack these open, and while we're opening these, go ahead and George, tell us what we're going to be grabbing out of this structure deck.
Obviously we're going to be grabbing the ABCs, the Dragon Buster and the Union Hangar or Hanger. Everything else is just like, you know, for like, I guess for the fan service, you know, Seto Kaiba, one of the most known antagonists.
Got our structure deck pack right here, that's really nice.
So right here we have the ABCs and the Dragon Buster.
Sweet.
Sorry guys, it's I'm like from like the left side. I'm sorry, the right side. It's okay. Here's the rest of the cards. I'm just gonna power through them because we only need a certain amount or certain things. We just need one Union Scramble. And oh yeah, part of the Haunted and Venus Chain. Yeah, pretty good, decent cards.
Yeah, go pull those out.
Take care of the rest.
Yeah. A to Z.
So not only were the ABCs reprinted, the original XYZs were reprinted as well. You know, just for, you know, a little bit of nostalgia and for all the good stuff. You can play the deck without like anything. It just wouldn't run as consistent, but you will have Call of the Haunted and Phoenix Chain, despite, you know, Phoenix Chain not really being so good. I mean, yeah, I feel like you can stop Dragon Buster, but only during the opponent's turn, not during your turn, because Dragon Buster can deconstruct and special summon the ABs and Cs that are banished. But mostly the strategy of this deck is to put the ABs and Cs in the graveyard, because the fusion summon is a condition, so your opponent cannot chain ban these emptiness for who knows what. Yeah.
I just need the 3, the fusion, and
the Hanger.
Union Hanger.
And just put the Call of the Haunted and the Phoenix Chain there.
Alright. Are we gonna use those?
We can.
That's awesome. It's really interesting that there isn't like a double fusion of the ABCs.
Yeah, I wish there was more of a crossover between the XYZCs and the ABCs, but I feel like that would just, you know,
awesome.
Be out of context.
Let's take the extra deck side.
I put the 1 Scramble because it's a good tech.
Right,
it's also good against a mirror match.
Yeah, so let's go through this deck. Do you think it's 40?
We don't have it 40 at exactly right now, but we do have other supporting cards. Like we have the Brilliant Fusion Engine. We have the obviously the Instant Fusion Engine. Yeah, we have the Rank 4s, like the Photon Threshers and the gold and silver gadgets.
Where's the third hanger?
The third hanger? Did you check?
Yeah, so what we're doing right now is just because we have the cards here, what we're going to do is show you off what we are going to do with this right now, and later on we're going to do a video on YGOPRO to really show you everything. But
we just decided to buy a deck. I felt like it was time for a new deck profile, you know, and just something to show off for the meta. Like I said, for all the budget players that are coming back, or for any newcomers that would like to join the deck and do well. This deck is fairly easy to play. Just have, like I said, just have the ABs and Cs in the graveyard, and the deck is very consistent on its own.
Yeah, so that being said, let's go through our, because we have traps really quickly. So
obviously, we're going to be playing the ABs and Cs.
Monsters, yeah.
And then we don't have Photon Threshers right now, but we will be playing 3 Photon Threshers.
And then we're also going to be playing 2 of every gadget, 2 gold gadget, 2 silver gadget, 2 bronze. No, just 2.
Just 2 gold and 2 silver.
Yeah. And then obviously we have the 1 Trick Clown and the 2 Gem Knights for our Gem Knight engine.
It can be Garnet, but it doesn't matter, honestly.
You're never going to normal them, they're just going to go to your graveyard.
Yeah.
Then for spells we have the 3 Union Hanger.
You activate it, and when it's activated you can search, so it's a tanky. You can MST it and the opponent won't get the search, but this card when it's activated it's absolutely busted.
And we also have the 1 Terraforming for them. 2 Twin Twisters, because it's always good to have that availability, and 2 Instant Fusions with 3 Brilliant Fusions for that engine build. And then for traps, we're going to be playing 1 Vanity's Emptiness.
We can play Solemn Strikes and we can play Floodgate Trap Holes, but we don't have them on us right now at the moment. But we can improvise with Call of the Haunted and Fiendish Chains if we wish.
Yeah, to make the deck a lot better though, we're definitely going to add in the
Floodgate Trap
Holes.
For the extra deck, it's pretty basic. We have the Norden,
the Seraph Knight,
and Dragon Busters.
And then we're also going to be playing this 1 Tsukiyomi, the Gear Gigant, and what else?
Sorry about the noise. We have generic Ring 4s. We'll have the Utopia Lightning Engine, Castell, Abyss Dweller,
and the Rafflesia.
Yeah. And that's pretty much the deck. It's under $100 if, depending on where you're from, and if you want to hollow out the deck. The deck is fairly budget.
Yeah, honestly, you could probably get the whole deck with outside of the actual core deck with everything else. You could probably make this deck for about, I'd say, 50.
Yeah, if you want to go really budget.
You could probably spend even less if you can find someone who sells the individual pieces as singles, as it is where we are, and it's really hard to find these as singles just because not many people buy the structure deck and they keep the card. Yeah. If you can find these, the deck will be a lot cheaper because you won't have to buy, you know, all of this. It's a lot. But, yeah.
That's pretty much how to use the deck and how to get everything.
So wait, what's the main play for the deck?
The main play is to put the ABs and Cs in the graveyard, detach them. Oh wow!
Oh wow, that is loud. Sorry about that. And how do you get the ABCs in the graveyard?
Twin Twisters, detaching from existing materials, and pretty much having them in the graveyard as fast as possible. Foolish Burial could be really good if you really want that.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so
how to counteract the deck? The deck is fairly easy to counteract. You can play Cyber Dragons, like if you play Core, you can take away the Dragon Buster and you make Chimera Tech. Also, you can stop them with Vanity's Emptiness or some sort of Floodgate that'll hurt Dragon Buster. Even Ghost Ogre and Winter Cherries, like without Dragon Buster, the deck cannot function.
Yeah, and I forget what card later on they're going to get a support card that makes the ABCs into tuners, right?
Oh yeah. You mix them into synchros. Also, you can play Ties of the Brethren because they are the same level, attribute, and type.
With different names.
With different names. The only thing you won't be able to go into Dragon Buster the same turn,
yeah.
Due to the limitation. But you do have a board set up, and your opponent will more than likely hit or attack the ABs and Cs. Regardless if they're on the field of the graveyard, Dragon Buster will be summoned. It's super
we may slash in 1 or 2 into the deck. Like I said, later on we are going to do a video on the computer, show you guys the full deck list, make sure it's 40, nice and clean, because we like to do that here. But yeah, we just bought the structure decks and we're building this deck, and we wanted to do a quick video just to show you guys that we're still here. Yeah, let us know if you want more of this content and if you think this deck is good, and any suggestions you have for this deck. We are still trying to build it right now. Oh yeah, and we also have the 1 Union Scramble. Forgot to mention that.
It's a good card. It's a good tech at 1, and it's also really good in the mirror match.
Yeah. Anyways, I've been Chia. I am Chia.
George.
From Team Top Deck, and we're signing out.
Thank you very much.